So, this is the set of Trash Mob Minis Kobolds that I'd put together in the laser cut it. It comes with the all of the figures sealed inside, and if you're looking for more of the artist on the back, that information is there. That way you could get to their shop where they have digital stuff, and if you're looking for more laser cut stuff, that's where I'm at, and there's one of my business cards in there that comes with an extra minifigure. But let's get into the package. The easiest way is to start at the corner, and you want to rotate it and peel at it to get an opening started. Once you have an opening, you can pretty easily guide in a pair of scissors and pull up and snip through just the paper label, leaving the zipper intact for your future use, and the label strengthens the zipper tabs by giving it some more meat there. So inside of the package, there's all of the minifigures, and for these, there's a whole bunch of kobolds, about 30 of them, I think. And there's also some giant lizards, which have some modifications you can add if you want to upgrade it from a giant lizard to a baby dragon. And to do that, just put a dot of glue and stick it on there. And then at this point where it's really thin, you can bend the wing out, and the dragon will then have wings pop. Do that on both sides of it, and you'll have yourself a nice little baby dragon to be in charge of all of the kobolds, or the MacGuffin. There's quite a few extra wings, so you can do that to most of the dragon or baby giant lizards or baby dragons if you want. And then it also, to get you started with bases, comes with a business card of bases. These have little tabs that you just pop when you take it out, and to use them, you bend it down the middle, and then the minifigure will slide into that slice. And if you push it all the way so that the corners of the slot go into the corners of that, it will be nice and stable. That way you can stand up all of the minifigures. And the opposite side of them is left white. That way you could write in on them, for instance, with a marker, to signify which person is which. And in this case, I'd used a permanent marker, so as soon as that dries, it'll it's on there and it doesn't come off. However, fun fact, with the laminate, and this goes for the minifigures as well, using a bit of rubbing alcohol, or if you write over it with a dry erase, you can then erase away both of them. So that's a quick trick to get permanent marker off of both these labels and these minifigures in case you decide to doodle on them during your adventure. And last but not least in our pack here is my minifigure business card. And this is for JP's Creations, which is the company that does all of this laser cutting, and that's me. And the extra minifigure in here goes together the same way as those. and there's hidden somewhere on this card, you'll have to make a DC 16 perception check to find it. There is a code that will get you 10% off in the jpcreations.com store. So if you ever get any of my business cards, hold on to it and make sure to look around and find that code wherever it's hidden on there, so you can get 10% off of your next order. And yeah, that's, oh, and the last thing is modifications can be made with them. They're not recommended because it does, after all, damage your minifigure. However, like, say, if you wanted somebody to ride that giant lizard, and let's see, who do we want to be the rider? Let's put our sorcerer. So, using a pair of scissors, you can turn any minifigure into a mounted figure by putting a thin slit, just the thickness of the minifigures in width, in the base of them, and try to aim it so it goes between their legs, and that way you can slide them onto another figure and have them be mounted. After all, like I said at the very first, this is not recommended. It is damaging your figures. To do with as you will. I'm just saying that's one way that I play with them. Let me know how you play with them, and have fun with them.